as far as the experience goes. I know there were a couple young links around the Cincinnati area once upon a time for Wintershorts to maybe get some of that work in, but we're going to see how it plays out right here at the Works. Repose and Wintershorts. Game 1 is going to be on PS2, which can't go too wrong with that. That's the Indiana special, as they say.
Yeah.
Game 1 PS2.
I think that's just like everywhere special.
I mean, well, you know what they say. PS2
What?
makes the best games.
PS2 does make the best games. That's a crazy console. Absolutely insane console.
It is true. By the way, Kingdom Hearts,
Shout
Final
out to
Fantasy
Hearts.
X.
What else is on there? Ape Escape 2. Metal Gear Solid, every game.
Just all of them. Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter.
Oh my god.
God, that game has, dude, that console has a crazy lineup.
That might be, it could be up there as far as like best consoles out there.
Yeah.
That's like Nintendo Wii,
Dude,
Nintendo
Wii is
GameCube
so
territory,
good.
dude.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
Repose almost died up there.
just off the top, I mean, barely at 100%. The up air, yeah.
Dude.
That forward air spike gives you the universe to play with right there.
Repose going into down air mode, dude. Every young league goes into down air mode at some point.
Down air mode is like, that's like a spiritual connection that they all have with each
Ooh.
other.
Celeste, you see that?
It's like the oh, we were talking about it in the car the other day about Spaceys holding their jumps when they're
yeah.
off stage.
That's
it's not even like a Spaceys fundamental thing. That's just like a spiritual connection that all Spacey players have. You know,
it's a necessity.
it's like the joke about how when Ganondorf gets like a shield break or something, all 5 Ganondorf players in the world all collectively like fire off neurons in their brain.
Oh, dude, Wintershorts is kind of frying right
Yeah,
now.
Repose, I think, kind of having a hard time finding their footing right now in this matchup. There are a couple instances so far of maybe not being all the way locked in the disadvantage, but maybe trying to find this kill right here. Young Link definitely has no shortage of ways to take the stock, especially boomerang to forward air. That'll confirm much further than what we saw it. Here we go. Wow, so safe that not even up B hits it right there. That up tilt.
Oh, he did the tech.
Calm down.
He did the tech.
Ah! We out.
He did the tech, though.
Hey,
The
I
aggro
mean,
tech.
Okay, in all fairness, we're at like 60%.
Forward smash would've killed,
approaching it. You think it would have?
Yeah.
Like fully charged up smash maybe on the platform?
Fully
Who's to say?
fully charged forward smash would have killed.
That move kind of kills though.
Without a doubt.
That move can kill.
Okay, no, he would have had to been on the side of the stage for
I
it
mean,
to kill.
well, I think that's why he pushed him in that direction.
I don't think it would have killed off the plat, and I don't think up smash would have either.
I mean, PS2 does kind of have some pretty big ceiling.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think anything would have killed there actually.
So starting to get a little comfortable, I think. You know, maybe finding some of these projectile hits that we were looking for before. And that's really the way that you're going to open up your opponent if you're playing Young Link, is being able to lock in with these arrows, with the boomerang.
Wow.
But it doesn't even matter. I think even if you have a jump, you're not going to live that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You know, that is the one big weakness of Young Link that everyone will tell you about, is that recovery is not the greatest.
Okay, Wintershorts is from Ohio, right?
That's, yes.
Where's Repose from?
Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky.
Okay.
So, or, briefly outside the, the larger area in Georgetown, I believe.
Worries from Kentucky?
Also Lexington.
Lexington?
Yes.
Okay.
So when it comes to Kentucky, it kind of comes down to, are you Lexington, are you Louisville, or are you some secret third place?
Yeah.
You know, because you'll have the hitters in like West Kentucky, like Ardeo or Roger, for example, over in Owensboro, Bowling Green, between those places. There's a couple little, fledgling vibes over in Eastern Kentucky. There's a university out in that direction that does tournaments that I can't quite remember off the top of my head. And then there is the university in Richmond, Kentucky that would have tournaments sometimes.
Richmond. Gotcha.
A little bit closer to Tennessee in that direction, which Repose could probably tell you all about it because they are a grinder. They will show up to all of these tournaments for the love of the game.
For the love of the damn game.
Repose is big on the love of the game, which
Hell yeah.
always a lot of love for fellow grinders. Which this up B out of shield, by the way, is not doing as much as even I would expect, because that is like a generally pretty good option out of shield with how quick it comes out.
It's a good move.
But Yoshi on shield is just much more of a menace than I think we're giving him credit
There we
for.
go. Get the follow-up off of it, too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know the frame data for that up B out of shield, but like, I know Young Links be ripping it.
They do. I mean, there's a pretty solid oh, wow. You just got to check it sometimes. Like, if you catch you know, Toon Link or Young Link or whoever it might be pulling that bomb off stage, they're committing to that much time where they can't stop you if you just press them off stage.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so going out with that neutral air definitely was more of a call out than anything, I'd say.
I believe so, too. See, Wade does a down tilt, but can't follow up off of it.
You get the up air, not quite the true confirm out of it here. Looking, yeah, I like that up smash idea. Coming out just a little bit late. Wintershorts able to get the air dodge out in that direction, following the tech chase with the Yoshi jabs. Incredible, just like a tick jab kind of move.
Dude, Youngling can't kill, bro.
He kind of can't.
He like actually can't.
Like down air, best kill move.
And
150 or whatever Yoshi was just at. This is FD, by the way. Kind of short ceilings.
Well, I mean, I'm like thinking about it in my head, and I'm like, Yoshi is huge. Like, Yoshi doesn't die.
He's a big boy.
Like, he's so heavy. And
there we go. Yeah.
And then stack that on top of Youngling, who struggles a little bit to kill. It's like, dude, this dinosaur could live forever.
See, Young Link is despite having the the projectiles and a little bit of a disjoint with that sword, still a little bit of a jack of all trades character,
so
master
much
of
lag.
none, mostly including that recovery, because that's just an unfortunate, you gotta accept your fate in a moment like that. When you when that Zair tether gets interrupted like that, dude, when you're off stage, it has so much lag.
Dude,
like you will lose your stock to that.
That's crazy. Bro, don't have a jump, so he's just dead.
I mean, still in it though for sure, 100% and climbing here on Wintershorts, and only one stock difference. This is one good confirm from Repose away.
Who's the best Link?
Of the three?
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, or just like as far as characters being good goes?
Whatever you think.
I like Young Link the best.
You think Young Link's the best one?
I like being able to combo people from across the stage with projectiles.
Yeah.
Like arrow into arrow into arrow into arrow, that is crack.
Yeah.
Hitting that combo into like forward air up B or something.
No armor. Can't make. I always feel like it's Young Link, but anytime you ask a Smasher that, it's so contentious, bro. People have so much to say about that question.
It's really like a personality question.
It really is.
You know?
You can learn a lot about someone by what they think of that. Because I also think it's Young Link.
What's your favorite Link? What's your favorite Fire Emblem? What's your favorite Pokemon? Those are like the big three.
Yeah. All right, we're at one stock apiece now.
So just as we mentioned, yeah, one good confirm.
Like
wow,
you were saying.
I like the double bombs right there. The setup with the dropped bombs, the double forward air right there for Repose. Quick little 44. Let's see how much further we can bring it right here. This is still a very even game. Yoshi going to be a lot easier at finding these kills, especially if you can rack up the damage in that neutral B like that. Oh, man, that was just like an extra 30% or almost 40 just from hitting that neutral B, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, Young Link definitely has the potential to do a lot of nasty tricks, but you really got to be on your game. You cannot give an inch against somebody who's adept on such a volatile character as Yoshi, like Wintershorts. But Repose is definitely not showing any slack right now. Definitely trying to turn up the heat. This is a dead even game. Kill percents between the both of them. Young Link almost has his full rage. Oh, but
was not holding a direction because of the neutral B.
It's true.
That's dead.
And you saw the no kill screen either. That was really a big proponent of figuring that out for sure.
Repose not liking that outcome.
And like playing Young Link, because the kill definitely came from shooting a projectile that was not upwards boomerang against somebody who was in the air, So you can definitely kind of get lost in the sauce with, the effort of taking up that flat, that flat space of the stage with something like an arrow. It can be easy to, disregard that upper range, especially against somebody who likes to play in the air as much as a character like Yoshi does.
Yeah. Wintershorts looked directly into the camera during that transition, and
that was a message.
It was low-key scary. He was looking straight into my soul.
Looking into the eyes of the viewers. Just letting them know this is how it gets done. Oh my God, wait.
Up airs for days.
I love the up air that doesn't hit, but then you fast follow it, and the hitbox is still out.
It's so active.
That move is so active, by the way. Okay, I don't know if that was back air, like late neutral air that got Repose out of that back air from that landing back air from Wintershorts right there. But off stage right here, you gotta be so careful, or that forward air from Yoshi will take your stock off stage, and then some.
I like the idea. I like the idea for the edge guard there.
There we go. Yeah,
down
Young
tilt
Link
up
finding
air.
the kills, it's all about if you can find the right hit, you know, like the right hit of Boomerang, or you got to be set up correctly with an arrow, or, you know, a down tilt, and you catch them with a good enough hitbox where you can just go up with the up air or the forward air, the up B. You know, it's finding these kills is going to be a lot more dependent on if you can find the setup into it on this character. Okay, almost getting the double down air right there. Love that move.
Interrupts the neutral B from Wintershorts. You heard them land, but neutral air interrupts.
So Wintershorts just activated with those neutral airs right there. Just turning up the jets right there.
You know something about Yoshi's down air? I don't know if this is just a my character thing, but I can SDI out of it.
The Yoshi down air?
Yeah.
I mean, that move is a bit of an anomaly. You know,
Like,
ooh, no jump.
yeah.
Ooh, okay.
He was dead anyway.
Let him know, Wintershorts, by the way.
I can, as with my character, I can get out of that move.
Well, you're also the lightest character in the game.
That's true.
So
That's
you-
why I'm like, I don't know, but like, look at Youngling. Like,
I mean, yeah, he's
skinny,
also-
small. Like, maybe it has to do with his shape. I don't know, but
Like a hurt box size
Yeah.
kind of thing, maybe?
yeah.
The humanoid shape of, you know, still a little long for how skinny they are.
Ooh,
There we go. I like
nice.
that forward smash.
Gives him the air dodge, and Repose will take that.
Yeah, catching Wintershorts drifting in with that defensive option.
It's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage, actually. Quick little 40 plus right there. Off the one
Gets
combo,
grabbing.
back air into another one, looking for it, but the drift, the DI out of that first back air from Wintershorts is looking good. Trying to land with the neutral air. You're going to eat that schnoz.